Let's learn how to make this beauty. It's the ultimate Christmas cake. So 24 hours before we make the actual cake, we need to soak the fruit. So we're just gonna chop it all up, put it in a bowl. And then to this, we're gonna add a 425 gram can of crushed pineapple, but we're gonna drain it off. Give it a little squash with a spoon, and then we're gonna add 1 cup of brandy. But this can be whatever you like. It could be whiskey or it could be cognac, but either way, you add it in. It literally smells like Christmas already. We're gonna put a lid on this and we're gonna leave it for 1 day. See you tomorrow. It's day 2 of Christmas cake. First, get your oven on to 140 degrees. Then we're gonna line the cake tin. You're gonna need a large cake tin because this is a big cake. We're gonna double line the sides because it needs to come all the way up. And there's your first layer. Repeat the next one and we're gonna lay it the other way. There's your tin, all lined, all nice and high. So now we just need to make the batter. I've got 250 grams of softened butter that I'm gonna beat until smooth. And then to the butter, we're gonna add 250 grams of brown sugar. I've got a little mix of dark brown and light brown. And now for the oranges and lemons. We're gonna add in, we're just gonna add the zest of both of these. And now that the zest is in, we're gonna add the 4 eggs, but we're gonna do them 1 at a time. So the batter now looks like this, and we're gonna add in the spices. So we're gonna take a good pinch of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of allspice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of Chinese five spice. Now I know that sounds crazy, but I promise you it works. And then you just need to add in 40 grams of your favorite marmalade. In it goes. So we'll just give that a little mix together, and then in goes all that fruit that we soaked yesterday. Give this a really good mix, and then we've got 120 grams of plain flour. Add half of it first, mix it together, and then pour in the rest. And there it is, all mixed together. Let's get it in the tin. So now that it's all in the tin, we want to make sure that we smooth it right out. Give it a little knock just to make sure that bottom is all in there. And then you just got to decorate the top with whatever you like. I've got some glacier cherries and some walnuts. So let's make this thing look beautiful. And once it's all decorated like that, we need to take our other little hat. And once it's all covered up, it goes into the oven for 4 hours. That is why it's at 140, low and slow. This is such a thick, big, deep cake that it's going to take a while to cook. So I'll see you in 4 hours. I gave it a skewer test at 3.5 hours time, and it pretty much came out clean. So I removed it, I let it fully cool down in the tin, and then take it out and rest it on a cooling rack. You really want to make sure it's completely cold in the middle, because we need to wrap this up, pop it in a box, and we're going to come back to it in a week. So it's super important that A, it's cooked the whole way through, and B, that it's cold before it goes into the box. So anyways, until then, all you can do is not eat it and just give it a smell. God, this thing smells intoxicating. I cannot wait to come back to it in a week. So until then, maybe you should give it a go.